transportation safe, reliable and secure for you and your loved ones. West Kingston Power Partners, powering a brighter future. Eustace Lee Limited, for all your haberdashery needs, 30 Princess Street in the heart of downtown Kingston. The National Housing Trust NHT, the key to your home. Edgechem Jamaica, it's all about color. A&A Tire and Vulcanizing Limited, dealers in tractor, truck, forklift and passenger tires, located at 44 Hadley Park Road. Ripton Contracting Jamaica Limited, we construct your vision, located at 49 Upper Waterloo Road, Kingston. Call them at 876-630-2549. Geddes Refrigeration, don't lose your cool.
Housing Agency of Jamaica, providing affordable housing solutions. Visit us today at hajl.gov.jm. The time by the Housing Agency of Jamaica is
2 minutes past 2 o'clock.
This hour of the Mayor's Parlour is brought to you by Kingston Bookshop. Discover something new. Discover the KB difference. General Road Construction Limited, located at 701 Spanish Town Road, Kingston. Call them at 876-923-5565. Seprod Limited, home of Surge Lactose-Free Milk. Introducing Surge Lactose-Free Cow's Milk. Everyone can enjoy real milk now. It's easy on the tummy and tastes real yummy. Look at Milk Now. The Spanish Court Hotel, the perfect blend of luxury and convenience. GK General Insurance, the insurance place from Grace Kennedy. Lewin's Hardware, 28 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston, 876-968-1297. Corton's Transportation Services Limited, going the extra mile. Located at 429 Spanish Town Road, Kingston. Call them at 876-472-3857. Urban Development Corporation, UDC, making development happen. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life. Quality Equipment Distributors, quality second to none.
Make the world stop right here. Make everything stop and stand still and never move again. Make the Moors never change, you and I never change.
The Empire is watching us, judging us. All I need do is serve.
Speak as if he were God.
He is God, the only God.
Shaft's his name. Shaft's his game.
Soundtracks from the classics. Music the movies were made of.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear words they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stopping still, I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes, banking off of the northeast winds, sailing on summer breeze, and skipping over the ocean like a stone. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes, banking off of the northeast winds, sailing on summer breeze, and skipping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking at me, can't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. I won't let you leave my love behind. No, I won't let you leave.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy free. Nobody
just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try? Or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Georgie girl, dreaming of the someone you could be. Life is a reality, you can't always run away. Don't be so scared of changing and rearranging yourself. It's time for jumping down from the shelf a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Wake up, Georgie girl. Come on, Georgie girl. Wake up, Georgie girl.
Next time you're found with your chin on the ground, there's a lot to be learned. So look around.
Just what makes that little old ant think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're getting low, instead of letting go, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
When trouble's call and your back's to the wall, there's a lot to be learned that one could fall.
Once there was a silly old ram, thought he'd punch a hole in a dam. No one could make that ram scram. He kept butting that dam 'cause he had high hopes. He had high hopes. He had high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're feeling bad, instead of feeling sad, just remember that ram. Oops, there goes a billion kilowatt dam. Oops, there goes a billion kilowatt dam.
Problems just a toy balloon, they'll be bursting soon, they're just bound to go pop.
Oops, there goes another problem kerplop. Oops, there goes another problem kerplop.
Oh yeah, listeners, this is a big tune. It's an award. It's an Academy Award-winning song, and it is featured in the 1959 American comedy movie. Frank Sinatra, Edward G. Robinson, and Elena Parker star in this really beautiful movie, listeners. And the theme song from the movie, it's called, what do you call it now? I Hopes. And now the song was featured in the election campaign for President John F. Kennedy when he campaigned for president, and it's from the 1959 movie All in the Head. It's a beautiful song, listeners. The 1969 drama movie. It's a take from a 1965 novel, and the name of the movie is Midnight Cowboy. You know, listeners, when I was younger and going to parties and all those things back in the early 70s, late 60s, they used to call me Midnight Cowboy. So this is the name of the movie. It's a 1969 movie. Dustin Hoffman star in this movie. Now, it at the 42nd Academy Award, listeners, the movie won over some 40 odd awards. Now, it won the Grammy, it won the Golden Globe Award, it won the Oscar, and the song Everybody Talking is listed on the top 100 songs. Now, out of this movie, listeners, as I said before, Everybody Talking became a big hit, and Ari Nielsen did this version of Everybody Talking, and it is featured in this beautiful listeners. The movie is so fantastic that it is rated number 36 on the list of 100 greatest American movies of all times, and on the updated list which was published a couple years ago, it has moved up to number 43. Georgie Girl, it's a 1966, it's a British romantic comedy. Lynn Redgrave and James Mason star in this movie. It was a box office success. Actually, it won 4 awards, and it was the top making money movie of the year. It made a whole lot of money, listeners, and the movie actually was even bigger because of the song Georgie Girl by the Slickers. And now, you know, the song was so big that it was a multi-platinum song for the group. So inside the movie segment this week, Georgie Girl, we featured Midnight Cowboy and also a All in the Head inside the movie segment of music. Inside the Mia's Power, last Sunday in the month of June.
And cut. That's a wrap. Let's take you back to the movies next week. Inside the Mayor's Parlor.
I want a revival. Your worst nightmare in the Holy
It was good enough for my mother and good enough for my father and even my great-grandmother, and it's still good enough for me. It's that old
Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. It's a highway to heaven. None can walk up there, but the pure in heart. It's a highway to heaven. Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. Well, listen, my way gets brighter, my load gets lighter. Walking up the King's Highway, there is joy in knowing where I am going. Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. Well, listen, I don't have to hurry, I don't have to worry. Walking up the King's Highway, I have Jesus with me, angels there to guide me. Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway. Now listen, if you're not walking, start while I'm talking. Walking up the King's Highway, there will be a blessing you'll be possessing. Walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway, walking up the King's Highway.
Yes, people, if you're not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, let me hear you say amen. Amen. We will follow King Jesus till we die. Yes. We will follow King time. Follow King Jesus till we die. Most definitely. Follow King Jesus till we die. You hear? We don't care what the world might say, and no matter what Satan try, we will follow King Jesus. Beautiful robes of white, beautiful land of light, beautiful home so bright, where they shall come no night. Beautiful crown I'll wear, shining with stars over there. Yonder in mansions fair, gather us there. Oh, beautiful rose of white, beautiful land of light, beautiful home so bright, a beautiful bride, beautiful crown, shining so fair, beautiful mansions bright, gather us there. Oh, beautiful rose of white, beautiful land of light, oh, beautiful home so bright, a beautiful bride, beautiful crown, shining so fair, oh, beautiful mansions bright, gather us there. Beautiful things on high, over in yonder sky. Thus I shall leave the shore, counting my treasure store. There we shall never die, carry me by and by, never to sorrow more. Heavenly store, oh beautiful rose of white, beautiful land of light, beautiful home so bright, oh beautiful light, beautiful crown, shining so fair, beautiful mansions bright, gather us there. Oh beautiful rose of white, beautiful land. All hail the power of Jesus' name, let angels prostrate fall. Bring forth the royal diadem and crown him, crown him, crown him, crown him, Lord of all. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, come on, let us crown him. Father for His love undone. We may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone. There will be no charges, telephone is free. It was built for service, just for you and me. There will be no waiting on this royal line. Telephone double-D always answers just in time. Yeah, telephone do. Oh, what joy divine. I can feel the current moving on the line. Built by God the Father for His love undone. We may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone. Combination cannot get control of this line to glory, anchored in your soul. Storms and trials cannot disconnect the line, held in constant keeping by the Father's love divine. Yeah, telephone do. Oh, what joy divine. I can feel the current moving on the line. Built by God the Father for His love.
Which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
Amen, amen. Come and love all me family, me love all me friend. It wasn't everything, it's all the in the end. No matter what them say, my friend. And if the father from now until then, the past and the future, now until then. So give thanks and praise, a heavy and raise to the Almighty one must, we must give praise. And on to the left, and me say, and to the right. We wave all night. We must get together, so we must unite. We don't want no fuss and we don't want no fight. And everybody come and right, jump up, jump up. If you love Almighty one, and me say put up your one, and they say wanna jump up, jump up. If you love Almighty one.
When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that He has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah, thanking God for the Mayor's Parlour.
Oh, howdy, partner. Might reckon we can take a trip back in time, back to when the West was world. Oh, howdy, partner. Might reckon we
believes each card I've ever sent? Who remembers everything about the day we met? If you're wondering who, it's sentimental old you.
Richard James Associates for all your real estate needs. 226 Grenada Crescent, Kingston 5. Call them at 926-1180. The time brought to you by Richard James Associates is...
Yes, nationwide time, it's 2:30.
I love you just the way you are. Sentimental old you. I need you like the nighttime needs the stars. You're the kind of dreamer that dreams big enough for two. And whatever you do, don't change, sentimental old you. Who cries at the movies, thinking I don't see? And who laughs the loudest at the old cartoons? Who complains that Christmas time comes way too soon? If you're wondering who, it's sentimental old you. Sentimental old you. I love you just the way you are. Sentimental old you. I need you like the nighttime needs the stars. You're the kind of dreamer that dreams big enough for two. And whatever you do, don't change, sentimental old you.
When I see you in the morning with that old sleep still in your eyes, I remember all the laughter and the tears we shared last night. And as we lie here, just two shadows in the light before dawn, the sweetest thing I've ever known is loving you. And I have never been afraid of losing. And I have never wanted love to be a chain. When I'm with you, you're my sunshine, you're my babe. The sweetest thing I've ever known is loving you. Now you and I, we're not children. We have both been loved before. We have given and we have taken other shores. With all the heartaches and temptations only make me love you more. The sweetest thing I've ever known is loving you. And I have never been afraid of losing. And I have never wanted love to be a change. When I'm with you, you're my sunshine, you're my faith. The sweetest thing I've ever known is loving you. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hit you when it's too late. Hit you when you're down. It's a fool's game. Nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain, feeling like a clown. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Love him till your arms break, then he let you down. It ain't right with love to share when you find he doesn't care for you. It ain't wise to need someone as much as I depended on you. Oh, it's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hit you when it's too late, hit you when you're down. It's a fool's game, nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain, feeling like a It ain't right with love to share when you find he doesn't care for you. It ain't wise to need someone as much as I depended on you. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache.
Well, now y'all know how it was back when the West was won. I gotta be getting out of here now, so y'all see y'all later, huh?
Calling all greasers, hipsters, dreamboats, and daddy-os. We're gonna jump, jive, and then we wail. It's a rock and roll around the clock inside the mayor's block.
going back to my hometown. Well, I'm going back to
little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Bond. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Bond, with my Kansas City baby and a bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take the train, I might take the plane, but if I have to walk, I'm going just the same. Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Ah, but you know, yeah, my side. If I stay with that woman, I know I'm gonna die. Gotta find a brand new baby, that's the reason why. Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little.
I told her when it comes to talking, I'm the sweetest sweet talker in the world. Well, she said you better start talking if you want me to be your girl. And she said, go Jimmy, go, go Jimmy, go. Well, I talked her off the floor when she said, go Jimmy, go. I told her when it comes to dancing, I'm the best young dancer in the land. Well, she looked at me with a twinkle in her eye, and then she took my hand and she said, go Jimmy, go, go Jimmy, go. Well, I talked her off the floor when she said, go Jimmy, go. And she said, go Jimmy, go, go Jimmy, go. Well, I talked her off the floor when she said, go Jimmy, go. I told her when it comes to kissing, I ain't nothing but a kissing fool. She started to giggle and I told her that our teacher thinks she never learned in school. And she said, go Jimmy, go, go Jimmy, go. Well, I talked her off the floor when she said, go Jimmy, go.
I get a high blood pressure when you call my name. I get a high blood pressure when you call my name. I get a high
the roller skates, chocolate shakes, big greasy hair, and tight leather gear? It's the funky disco spot inside the mayor's parlor. Feel the funk. Can you dig it, mayor?
time brought to you by West Kingston Power Partners, powering a brighter future is...
It's nationwide time. It's 3 o'clock.
The big stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love. Now because you wear all those fancy clothes. Oh yeah. And have a big fine car. Oh yes you do now. Do you think I can afford to give you my love? Oh yeah. You're higher than every star above, Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love. Now I know all the girls I've seen you with. I know you broke their hearts one after another now, bit by bit. You made them cry. Many poor girls cry. When they try to keep you happy, they just try to keep you satisfied. Mr. Big Stuff, tell me, who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love. I'd rather give my love to a broke guy that has a love that's true. Oh yeah. Than to be fooled around and get hurt by you. Cause when I give my love, I want love in return. Oh yeah. Now I know this is a lesson, Mr. Big Stuff, you haven't learned. Mr. Big Stuff, tell me, who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love, Mr. Big Stuff. You're never gonna break my heart, Mr. Big Stuff. You're never gonna make me cry, Mr. Big Stuff. You think you're hot stuff, but in my book you're not hot enough. I know you think you're out of sight, cause all of the girls really like you. And just because of that look you got, you think no girl can refuse. I bet you do, oh yeah. I've got the news for you. You need somebody to tell you. Yes you do now. You need somebody to tell you. Yes you do now. You need somebody to tell you. Yes you do now. You think you're hot stuff, but in my book you're not hot enough now. You think you're hot stuff, but I'm the one who's gonna cool you off.
Listeners, and Herb closing out the funky, the disco rock and roll segment this week, listeners. As we get out of this segment, getting ready for the very distinguished lady, Shirley Bassey, out of Britain. And as I said before, an authentic segment of instrumental Jamaican music coming up in this segment.
That hour of the Mayor's Parlour was brought to you by Kingston Bookshop. Discover something new. Discover the KB difference. General Road Construction Limited, located at 701 Spanish Town Road, Kingston. Call them at 876-923-5565. Seprod Limited, home of Surge Lactose-Free Milk. Introducing Surge Lactose-Free Cow's Milk. Everyone can enjoy real milk now. It's easy on the tummy and tastes real yummy. Look at Milk Now. The Spanish Court Hotel, the perfect blend of luxury and convenience. GK General Insurance, the insurance place from Grace Kennedy. Lewin's Hardware, 28 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston, 876-968-1297. Corton's Transportation Services Limited, going the extra mile. Located at 429 Spanish Town Road, Kingston. Call them at 876-472-3857. Urban Development Corporation, UDC, making development happen. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life. Quality Equipment Distributors, quality second to none. This hour of the Mayor's Parlour is brought to you by JUTC, your route to excellence. Supermed Pharmacy, super happy, super healthy. Supermed, located at 111A Mullines Road. Tasty Limited, Jamaica's tastiest patties since 1966. Nevist Supplies Limited, the leader in office supply and furniture in Jamaica, located at 10 Skibber Avenue, Kingston 10. Petrojam, serving Jamaica's energy needs. Jesco Construction Limited, the place to go for all your reliable construction, located at 5 Upper Ivy Road, Kingston. Call them at 876-809-2691. The National Health Fund, your health is your responsibility. Fidelity Motors, Nissan Shift, innovation that excites. Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, through its GOJ ICDP2 project. Kinetic Engineering Services, for the best in premix concrete. Call Kinetic Engineering Services at 876-627-7389.
All right, good afternoon, Simone. Good afternoon, Obi, and good afternoon, Damien. Good afternoon, listeners, viewers. First of all, you have to explain, because I'm getting a lot of messages. All right, we have to explain what is the problem why we're not tick-tacking this week. Because boy, couple people from Montego Bay asking me what is the problem.
We're just waiting to get a code to reset the feature, so we will be back next Sunday. Good afternoon, listeners, viewers, and you also need to apologize why they didn't see you last week.
Well, we did say no live stream. I guess
they forgot.
I guess they want to see me every
They
Sunday.
were crucifying us like...
I know. Somebody saw me and almost took off my head. But there are other things that has to come into play. So we're going to do our best not to disappoint you. But it's not disappointment, but it's just postponing something.
But we were on the radio.
Yeah, we were on. I guess they want to see the live stuff. They want to see how ugly I am.
The handsome cowboy.
Honestly, when I was younger, 12, 13, going to parties and playing music, I used to walk with a cape, like the Barnabas Collins cape,
Yes.
and that is what we used to.
And the hats?
No, we never used to wear hat, just the cape, and then Lauderdale Disco was probably the thing at the time when we used to go to parties all over, and they used to call me Midnight Cowboy. There was a group of us, and so we were young and gay and have a lot of fun. That was good days though. Can't do that again now. Can't do it again now. Can't do it now. No, when I say gay, no. It's not a bad word to use, right? So I don't know why anybody want to draw conclusions. Yeah,
Good afternoon, Lady Marcia Mackenzie.
Oh, she's fine. She went out this morning. I hope she's back and listening. So, what you have?
No birthdays for you.
All right, I have a couple here. First of all, today is Henry Marks up there in Toronto. Henry is celebrating Henry Marks.
Happy birthday.
See him posting a lot of pictures, boy, with his grandkids and things. Anyway, happy birthday to you, and hope you're enjoying yourself and, continue to be as smart as you are, when it comes on to music and other things. Anyway, thank you so much. Happy birthday. Donovan Green. Donovan lives, I think, in the States. Donovan was once a big thing in football in Jamaica. Operates out of West Kingston. We're in touch with Donovan. Celebrated his birthday yesterday on the 28th. So just want to say good afternoon to Dee and happy birthday to you, Donovan Green. Now, last Friday, Dr. Norman Dunn celebrated his birthday, so belated. Happy birthday to Dr. Norman Dunn over there in St. Mary. Now, tomorrow, my good friend from Separate, Richard Pandui, will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. So, happy birthday, Brother Richard, when it comes, and wishing you all the best. Now, wedding anniversary to Ted and Lynn Harper over there in Montego Bay. They are celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. So, Ted and Lynn Harper over there in Montego Bay celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. Now, good afternoon to Camille Hill in Clarkstown in Trelawney. Hope you're enjoying the program. And Desmond Medley in Bridgeport, Connecticut in the USA. Now, he says he listens and watches every Sunday, and he's longing to hear me say good afternoon, Desmond Medley, over there in Bridgeport in Connecticut in the USA. And the final one is coming all the way from Turks and Caicos. It's Randy Gillespie in the Turks and Caicos Islands. He says he listens every Sunday, and we must build up the Jamaican passes and thing over there in the Turks and Caicos Islands. So I've just done that. So, Simone, now, this week, listeners, we're going to be featuring one of the very best top of the ladder. But I'm going to say something that is probably going to get me in a little trouble. She is easily one of the best female artists of all times. Easily. Now, I have 10 female artists. Right? 10. And I'm going to tell you who the 10 are. In the top is Whitney Houston. Goes without saying.
Yes.
In that group, I have Patti Page. I have Peggy Lee. Surprisingly, Patti Page, Peggy Lee. There is Miss Diana Washington. She has to be in there. Gladys Knight must be inside there. Didn't work. I've got to squeeze in the work. So much that I got now. 6. So I said Patti Page.
Yes, you did.
Right? And I said Peggy Lee.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And I have now to put into that mix now. A lot of people might say this man is a madman, but I have to put into that especially in the black female segment. Dorothy Moore. For me, she's a fantastic singer, easily a fantastic singer. And what that is that 7, right? Now the other 3 is a toss-up. What you saying? Is a toss-up between Aretha Franklin. She has to go in there. Aretha Franklin has to go in there, and then I'm gonna put into that mix now. And this is where the controversy comes in now. There is no place in my top 10 for Shirley Bassey, being quite honest with you. There is no place in the top 10 for Shirley Bassey. There's a lady by the name of Miss Ella Fitzgerald. Yes. And you asked me to choose between Nancy Wilson and Shirley Bassey. then I will have to take Nancy Wilson. So, so what you shaking on about, Robbie?
11.
No, I don't.
Shirley Bassey is 11.
No, Shirley Bassey. No, in between. But Shirley Bassey is she's great because her track record is phenomenal. You know, she's the first Welsh-born person to get a number one hit single on the UK charts. Yes, she had 27 top 40 hits. Now she appeared at the Royal Albert Hall, and she has a distinction of appearing at the Royal Albert Hall more than 27 times. No, you have to be in a class to actually appear in the Royal Albert Hall, and she has done that. She has many songs. She's among the top rated 100 black women, especially out of Britain. And because of her contribution to music, she was knighted. So she's known as
Dame
Shirley Veronica Bassey. She was born 1937. She's actually about 88 years old, and she's still going strong. So listeners, I want to sit back and relax and listen to Miss Shirley Bassey, but you're not going to be sitting down for too long, because after we get out of Shirley Bassey, we're going to get into a segment of Jamaican music, an instrumental segment of some of the greatest Jamaican music that has ever been recorded inside the Mia's Parlour this afternoon. So let's welcome now the great voice of Miss Shirley Bassey, the one and only Shirley Bassey.
Sunday radio is exceptional. The Mayor's Parlour with Desmond McKenzie, only on Nationwide 90 FM.
If you are lonely, then you will know when someone needs you, you love them so. I won't betray his trust, though people say I must. I've got to stay
have nothing. I who have no one, adore you and want you so. I'm just a no one with nothing to give you but all. I love you. You buy her diamond, bright, sparkling diamond. But believe me, dear, when I say that she can give you the world, but she'll never love you the way I love you. You can take her any place she wants, to fancy clubs and restaurants, but I can only watch you with my nose pressed up against the window pane. I who have nothing, I who have no one, must watch you go dancing by, wrapped in the arms of somebody else, darling, 'tis all who love you. Day after day I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong. I'm not that strong. It's nice to know that there's someone I can turn to who will always care. You're always there when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. So many times when the city seems to be without a friendly face, a lonely place, it's nice to know that you'll be there if I need you, and you'll always smile. It's all worthwhile when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. Touch me and I end up singing. Troubles seem to up and disappear. You touch me with the love you're bringing. I can't really lose when you're near, when you're near. If all my friends have forgotten half their promises, they're not unkind, just hard to find. One look at you and I know that I could learn to live without the rest. I found the best when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest dreams won't come true, I can take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. When there's no getting over that rainbow, without you. Could look at me and know that I love you. Anyone who ever dreamed could look at me and know I dream of you. Knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. You couldn't really have a heart and hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. What am I to do? Every time you go away, I always say, this time it's goodbye, dear. Loving you the way I do, I take you back. Without you I'd die, dear. Knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. You couldn't really have a heart and hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. What am I to do?
The time brought to you by CB Foods. Live better with CB Foods is...
It's nationwide time. It's 3:30.
Knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. You couldn't really have a heart and hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart would surely take me in his arms and always love me. Why won't you? Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart would surely take me in his arms and always love me. Why won't you? Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Something in the way he moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way he woos me. I don't want to leave him now. No, I believe in how. Somewhere in his smile he knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in his style that shows me I don't want to leave him now. You know I believe in how. You're asking me will I walk alone? I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. I don't know. Something in the way he moves, and all I have to do is think of him. Something in I'd like to run away from you, but if you never found me, I would die. I'd like to break the chains you put around me, but I know I never will. You stay away and all I do is wonder why the hell I wait for you. But when did common sense prevail for lovers when we knew it never will? Impossible to live with you, but I know I could never live without you. For whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. You never treat me like you should, so what's the good of loving as I do? Although you always laugh at love, nothing else would be good enough for you. Impossible to live with you, but I know I could never live without you. For whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. You make me laugh, you make me cry, you make me live, you make me die for you. You make me sing, you make me sad, you make me glad, you make me mad for you. I love you, hate you, but I want you till the world stops turning. For whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. I love you, hate you, but I want you till the world stops turning. For whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. I love you, hate you, but I want you till the world stops turning. For whatever you do. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop. I'd like to play a little game with you. A little game especially made for two. If you come close, then I will show you how. Closer, closer now. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop. We've never played this little game before. If you relax, then you'll enjoy it more. Just settle down and let me teach you how. Closer, closer now. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop.
But honey, honey, don't stop.
close and darling, show me how. Closer, closer now. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop.
I shall sing as long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing. Hey, this is Marcy Griffiths, and you're listening to The Mayor's Parlour with Desmond Mackenzie. Leave it right where you got it.
gone and touched the moon. I don't know what is coming soon, but I hope for what it's worth. All is not lost on this tired old earth. We've changed, we've changed, we've changed. We don't love anymore. We've changed, we've changed, we've changed. We don't dream anymore. I've heard they're going to Mars. Yes, they will reach the stars, but I know it's all in vain when all around us is grief and pain. We've changed, we've changed, we've changed. We don't love anymore. We've changed, we've changed, we've changed. We don't dream anymore. And I hear we'll meet someday out there on that Milky Way. And I hope that there we'll find a perfect love and peace of mind. Because we've changed, we've changed, we've changed,
original Leroy Tongue to the one, yes, in the place, yes? Oh, yeah, Desmond McKenzie, yeah, Jamaica segment right now. Listen this. Bye!
Be
General Paving Company Limited for all your asphalt and road paving needs. Located at 701 Spanish Town Road. Call them at 934-0833. The time by General Paving Company Limited is...
It's nationwide time. It's 4 o'clock.
Well, this is Tony Rebel and me I say, Mr. Desmond McKenzie. Yeah, God.